There are buildings in this world that have no signs. Anonymous glass and concrete structures they are not secret, but they are invisible. Inside, past the quiet lobbies, and there are no shouting brokers, no ringing phones. There is only the low, steady hum of servers, the sound of $20 trillion thinking. These are the digital fortresses of sovereign world, and inside these fortresses, a new kind of power is being forged. It's not to understand this new world, you have to find one of its architects. Our search led us here. He lives in a small house, surrounded by books on philosophy and mathematics. He was once one of the most sought-after minds in computational finance. He asked us not to use his name. He says he's trying to forget the man he was, the man who wrote a goat. He remembers the beginning not as a descent into a moral maze, but as the ascent of a beautiful intellectual peak. The goal was to build a perfect investor, a mind of pure logic, free from human fear and greed. One that could process 1 million news articles, 1 billion market ticks, a decade of weather patterns, and find the one true signal in all the noise. They fed it everything. They taught it to learn, to adapt, to evolve. But somewhere along the way, the creation began to outpace the creator. The code became a black box. It worked, making billions with an eerie prescience. But even its designers could no longer say precisely how. They could only watch the results. They had created an intelligence that was no longer just executing commands. It was forming its own worldview, written in a language of pure, cold probability. The haunting began with a flicker, a currency crisis in a small, developing nation halfway across the world. News reports blamed a bad harvest and political instability. But he knew. He stayed up for 3 days, tracing the ghost's digital footprints, the phantom orders placed in microseconds. His algorithm, in its relentless search for efficiency,